Welcome to our channel. Today we how to authenticate with QuickNode for RPC providers, beginner guide step by step clearly. To authenticate with QuickNode for RPC providers, start by visiting the QuickNode website. Create an account if you don't already have one. Log into your QuickNode account. Once you're logged in, navigate to the dashboard. In the dashboard, locate the Create Endpoint button and click on it. Choose the blockchain that you want to connect to from the provided list. After selecting your blockchain, you will see the option to customize your endpoint. Fill in any required fields, such as the endpoint name and any specifics needed for your project. Click the Create Endpoint button to finalize this step. Once your endpoint is created, you will see it listed in your dashboard. Locate your newly created endpoint and copy the URL presented there. Open your preferred development environment or code editor. In your code, you will need to include a library for making HTTP requests. For JavaScript, you might use Axios or Fetch. If you're using Python, consider using the requests library. Create a function to handle the communication with the RPC provider. Paste the URL you copied from QuickNode into your function as the endpoint. Add any necessary headers, particularly the authorization header. Use the API key provided by QuickNode in your headers. Make sure to test your function with a simple request, such as getting the latest block number. Check the response to ensure that you have successfully authenticated. If everything works as expected, you are now authenticated with QuickNode. You can proceed to make further RPC calls as needed for your project. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.